Go! Go!
Okay. I'm good.
Connor, go up there. We're gonna pull him down a little bit, okay?
Put the kid down! Give us the air. Put the kid down, dude! Put the kid down!
No! 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 The game's behind your back. Stop, please! It's in the lead! Stop!
These were moments when K9s became heroes, starting with a K9 who taught a lesson to a suspect trying to escape arrest by kidnapping a 1-year-old baby.
Put the kid down! Give us the air. Put the kid down, dude! Put the kid down!
On September 27, 2022, officers responded to a 911 call reporting a child abduction. The suspect, a 27-year-old man armed with a handgun, was driving away with a 1-year-old baby in his lap. The child, the suspect's girlfriend's little boy, had just been snatched from his crib. Within seconds, deputies spotted the car and signaled for it to stop. The driver, later identified as Brandon Leoner, only sped up. The suspect skidded into the McDonald's parking lot near the drive-thru and slammed on the brakes. Then he stepped out of the car, holding the 1-year-old child tightly. But what the suspect did next was completely unexpected.
Show me your fucking hands, dude! Put the baby down! Put the kid down! Put the kid down! Give us the air. Put the kid down, dude! Put the kid down!
In a horrifying moment, he used the toddler as a human shield, planting him between himself and the deputies, and refused every order to release the child. Deputies successfully rescue the child. The child, shaken but unharmed, was pulled into safety. Paramedics rushed forward to check on the little boy. He was physically okay. But the suspect didn't surrender yet. The suspect scrambled to his feet and tried to flee on foot, leading them to deploy the K9 to teach him a lesson.
Stop, dude! I have Tango deployment. We're fighting with him right now. I have the kid.
Go do work, bud.
Okay, good. Here, take this. Take this. Deacon's got the kid.
Put your hand behind your back before it comes off! Let's get it again! On the side!
Officers quickly secured the suspect in handcuffs. The suspect, identified as 27-year-old Brandon Leoner, charged with kidnapping, using a minor as a shield, child neglect, resisting with violence, fleeing and eluding, and reckless driving. The baby, thankfully, was uninjured and soon reunited with his mother. However, this wasn't the situation in the next case, as the suspect attempted to harm the K9, and the situation took a much darker turn.
Go!
On August 25, 2022, the Tucson police SWAT were conducting surveillance on Francisco Javier Galarza, a 49-year-old male, in relation to active felony arrest warrants for home invasion and bank robbery. At about 11:45 a.m., a blue BMW pulls into the Circle K parking lot. Moments later, Galarza steps out of the vehicle and heads into the store. A few minutes pass, he walks back out of the store. Officers approached and identified themselves, but the suspect managed to escape the officers' immediate reach.
Please get down! Please get down! Get down! Get down! Run here! Go!
The suspect does something unexpected. He suddenly lifts his handgun and points it directly at the K9 and nearby officers, leading to him being fatally wounded by an officer.
Go!
Thankfully, no officers or the K9 were injured, but the suspect was pronounced dead at the scene. If you thought that was bad, wait until you see the next case, where the suspect tried to escape arrest by biting the K9's ear.
Stop biting his ear, you dumbass!
On March 16, 2021, in Bellevue, Florida, K9 corporal officer responded to a home to locate Brandon Richter, a 33-year-old fugitive with several outstanding warrants. Upon arrival, the suspect attempted to escape the officer's immediate reach.
Sheriff's office, let me see your hands! Do not move! Do not move! I'm gonna dog bite you!
Get back! Stop!
Bite me!
Stop!
No! 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 Your hands behind your back! Stop, please! It's in the leash! Stop! Stop, please!
Let go of it.
Please, I can't!
Yes, you can.
I can't! It's in the leash!
Let
It's in
go
the
of
fucking
it.
leash!
Let go
I
of his
can't!
collar.
It's in the leash! Please!
Dude.
Please! You have the gun! Get down now!
Suddenly, the suspect pulled out a loaded handgun and immediately resisted arrest. For a few tense moments, he bit officer on the arm and hand, and he grabbed Scout by the neck, biting the dog's ear in the process.
Get his
Please
hand.
let me go!
Get his hand.
Your stomach. Turn over on your stomach. Let go of the dog. Let go of the dog!
Stop biting his ear, you dumbass!
Help! Get on your stomach.
No, stop! Let me up! Help!
All right,
Put your hand behind
lay down
your
on your
back.
stomach. Lay down on your stomach. Lay down on your stomach.
Can't.
Officers successfully managed to wrest control of the firearm from Richter after a brief struggle. But the suspect continued to refuse lawful commands, forcing officers to deploy a taser and end the confrontation. He was then arrested and booked on multiple charges: 2 counts of battery on a law enforcement officer, battery on a police K9, and aggravated assault on an officer and possession of a firearm. Both officer and the K9 were treated on scene and later released. If you thought this K9 was impressive, wait until you see the next K9 who gives a lesson to a fleeing suspect. On February 23, 2024, San Diego police began pursuing a stolen vehicle after its owner unexpectedly spotted it on city streets. The driver refused to stop, and a chase quickly unfolded through local neighborhoods. The driver, 44-year-old Evan Baltzes, refused to yield. The stolen truck wove dangerously through traffic as officers pursued, and officers saw a woman in the passenger seat. Officers eventually deployed stop sticks to disable the vehicle, and moments later it came to a stop. But the suspect did not surrender. He jumped out of the truck and ran on foot, forcing officers to rely on the K9 to track him down once more.
Boss! Hands up! Hands up! Hands up! Hands up! Put your hands up! Hands up!
Connor, gun away. Hold on. You good if we walk up? Good. Go, Connor, in your mouth. Just leash him up, Connor. Leash him up. Grab him by the collar. Flip him over on the stomach.
Okay.
I'm good. Connor, go up there. We're going to pull him down a little bit, okay? Pull him down there. Let's cuff him up. Hey, just do a quick pat down.
The dog, please.
Go sleep.
Please, the dog. Oh, okay. Okay.
Place your hand behind your back.
Okay. Okay.
Meanwhile, the female passenger remained in the truck and was taken into custody without incident. Officers later determined she had no involvement and released her at the scene. With the suspect secured, officers searched his backpack, finding a small bag of suspected narcotics and a retractable baton. The suspect was taken to a hospital to treat his injuries and faces multiple felony charges: taking and possessing a stolen vehicle, possession of burglary tools, evading police, carrying a prohibited weapon, and possession of a controlled substance. The next incident shows how K9's work can go far beyond catching suspects. Sometimes, it's about bringing someone home.
You want to pet her? That's K9 Sika.
She did a good job, didn't she?
K9?
Yeah, she's a police dog. And she finds people.
On April 22, 2024, in Gwinnett County, Georgia, Officers were called after a young boy diagnosed with autism was reported missing from his home. Every passing minute mattered. The search began immediately, with both ground units and a K9 team joining the effort. That K9 was Sika, a sociable and skilled search dog who had been with the department since July 2022. This time, her focus was on finding a child who might not respond to calls or directions. With Sergeant Brandon Townley, Sika began working the area.
Right there. K9 10, we're out with the subject.
Moments later, she spotted the child. The officers saw him, sitting alone, unharmed but clearly scared.
Buddy, come on up, man. Come in here. Yes, good girl. You want to pet her? That's K9 Sika.
She did a good job, didn't she?
K9?
Yeah, she's a police dog. And she finds people. You're not cut up or anything? You're not hurt or anything?
You want to wave?
Is that...
That's a drone.
Yeah.
Say hi.
We were helping look for you too. Your mom was all scared. She didn't know where you were.
That's good girls.
You did fine.
Within minutes, the child was safely escorted back and reunited with his family. Finally, on July 28, 2022, a K9 officer on night duty spotted a stolen vehicle along SW Highway 200, prompting officers to initiate a traffic stop. But when officers signaled the driver to pull over, the teenage suspect slammed on the gas and roared off. A helicopter joined the pursuit, tracking the stolen truck as it barreled through the city streets into downtown. Eventually, the driver abandoned the vehicle in a vacant lot and sprinted away on foot. This is where the K9 comes in.
Here, Sheriff's Office K9! You're under arrest! Stop, please! Stop! Get out of the way! Pocket! Sheriff's Office K9, you're under arrest! Stop, please! Stop! Good boy!
K9 engaged Avenue north of 7th Street.
Out of the way! Don't fight that dog! Get on the ground! Get on the ground! Get the dog! Get the dog! Get the dog!
Don't resist.
During the frantic foot chase, the suspect dropped a backpack by the roadside. Officers recovered it and found it contained ammunition and a Glock 22 handgun, both reported stolen from the vehicle. The suspect, later identified as a 15-year-old DeMarcus Deshaun Payton, faces a mountain of charges: 5 counts of armed burglary, burglary of an unoccupied conveyance, 3 counts of petty theft, 2 counts of grand theft of a motor vehicle, fleeing or attempting to elude officers, and possession of a firearm by a minor. If you enjoy videos like this, please like and subscribe to my channel.